There we are. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Studying Brew episode 889 for this beautiful Monday evening. It's good to have all of you here for this Keyword Monday. This is where we highlight them keywords to help you get through those exams, how to see the answers, right? See behind the smoke and mirrors. Just zero in on those keywords. Biggest mistake most people have, they zero in on passing or mastering Q banks instead of really mastering what they're supposed to look at, which is keywords, associations, and what exactly are these exams asking, right?
Yep.
So you ready to get this thing going?
Let's do it.
All right. My name is Andy. I am the guy that answers all the phone calls, text messages here on the Kona community and all of the Kona stuff. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And oh my goodness, we got a good one going for you tonight. So we're so happy to have you guys here. We had some passers over the weekend, so we're happy to have that. No pictures though, no pictures. But I want to say congratulations to a few people. Get them the recognition. Do I have to say rec or recognition? What are the kids doing now? I don't know. I can't keep up with what we're cutting off in words now. Anyways. You want to say congratulations to those people and getting it done. We had an action-packed weekend. We met with people, we've seen people, and meeting with a lot of you. And I want to say thank you all. It's time. It's grind time. And I know there's a lot of conventions going around. Primerica has one. A couple firms, other firms have them coming up this summer, and everybody wants to go out there, with their credentials, walking across the stage or walking in front of the office or just being able to hold that ID up and say, hey, yo, I got this, right? And I can do business like a big grown person now, right? It's a different level. Guys, it's all up to you. It's all about you. It's all about you. So you got to make sure that you're getting this thing done. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be controversial, and most people don't say this because they want your money, but I'm going to say this right now. Here we go. Brandy's going to get all nervous because what I'm about to say. I'm going to say that KonaButterflyz is not for everyone. I'm going to say that, look, guys, I think we're pretty dang cool. I know we have a way of getting this information out to people. I know that we break down, quiz questions, and we break down test taking techniques and strategies and try to give you guys the testing psychology. We try to give you guys the, all the stuff you need besides just content and spitting content at you and saying, go take the exam, right? We give you more than that. We give you everything that we got, actually. I mean, it's a bananas. We're on here usually 6 days, 7 days out of the week, helping you guys out. But I'm going to say this. We're not for the people who want a mid-studying experience, mid-level studying experience. That's who we're not for. If you think you're just going to attend stuff that we do and not have to put in any hard work and like quiz, and you don't have to go through all the simulators. If you're doing our members area and you're not doing any of the plan that we set forward for you, you got to break it down. You got to figure out why you got it wrong. All the things we talk about in all of our sessions and everything that we do, it's just not for you. I'm just going to say that. It's not going to better your chances to get it done. That's like saying, all I got to do is watch some basketball videos and listen to Phil Jackson over an hour teaching on a seminar on YouTube I found, and I'm going to go and play for the NBA and go win a championship. I'm not going to practice. I don't got to do any work. I just got to watch some stuff and I'm going to go win. There's some people that are pretty dang talented. They might be able to do it, but that's not most of the population. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the practice. You got to put in the practice, right? And I'll put another basketball analogy out there. Ask Allen Iverson. Guy was talented. Guy was amazing. Never got past Kobe, though. He didn't believe in practice. Guess who did believe in practice? And he had all the rings. Kobe did. Right? He did. He practiced after a game. He practiced before a game. He practiced more than everybody. Because when everybody else was sleeping, he was still practicing. Guys, that's what it takes. It takes sacrifice. It takes work. You got to put it in. And I know there's a lot of people in there during the weekend. They got barbecues. They got this going on. You don't know. I went to this event. I went to that event. It's so crazy. Guess what? Who cares? There's somebody out there who wants it way more than you, and they don't care. They don't care because they're hungry. They're hungry. And if you ain't got that drive, you ain't got that fire, you just ain't hungry enough. Because trust me, when you starving, you do anything it takes. You do anything it takes. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. You got to have that hungry attitude. So if you're not approaching this with a hungry attitude and you're wanting a, like a mid-level type of studying experience, you're probably going to lessen your chances of passing. I'm just saying. This is a big boy, big girl exam. This is like handling people's money that they worked over 40 something years for. They don't just let any fool just go ahead and pass this thing and go ahead and handle people's money like that. You know, some people are like, I wish this exam was so much easier. I don't. It doesn't need to be. It needs to be as hard as it needs to be. It needs to be as difficult as it needs to be, because we need to weed out the people who don't deserve to do it. Because if you can't take the time to put the work in to learn these rules and regulations and make sure you're doing the right thing, you probably shouldn't even have the license. I'm just saying. I know it's harsh and it might be hard, and people don't say that are in our position to teach people how to get these licenses, but I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. That's what makes this thing worth it. That's what gives it value. Not everybody has it. Not everybody should. I don't believe in participation for trophies, and I don't believe in participation licenses. You want it, work hard, put in the work, learn your craft. If you were building a house, you're a carpenter, you'd learn how to do it. Right? This is going to be your trade. Master your trade. Sometimes there's a lot of bumps and bruises, and sometimes you hit your thumb with the hammer a million times over until you learn how to do it right. It is what it is. I'm just laying it out there like that for you guys. I want you guys to get after it this week, but I want you guys to not have mid effort. I really want you guys to have a step up in your effort, really look at this thing and be glad that it's hard. Be grateful that it's difficult. So, all right. If you're not with us, I want you guys, and if you're not, I know I'm probably like scared people away. They're like, I don't know about this, not mid-level. I'm just kind of here to like chill. Sorry. I mean, hey, you guys can hang out with us. You know, this is free, definitely. You can learn what you need to do. And if that's all you needed, that's fine too. I'm not going to kick you off for it. I'm just saying, it is what it is. These exams require a lot more attention than most people are willing to give or think they need to. I'm not going to water it down like that. I'm not trying to scare you, but I want to prepare you. Does that make sense? You can't be prepared if someone lies to you. Be like, oh yeah, you just kick back, just read a few books, take some quizzes, get a couple, 80% and you're good to go. And I know some of you have all heard that, right? Some of you have heard that, and then you go take the exam, you're like, that ain't true. Just that ain't true. So if you want to get into our program and you want that kind of a training, you don't want to just see a video with the Phil Jackson, you want to actually be coached, get into our program. We got it going on there. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We got a Kona Academy for the SIE. We also have the 21-day plan for all the exams and the SIE. Plus, we have all the member stuff that we do. Today, we had a great all members teaching those techniques, study, all that stuff, psychology, all the extras. We do that Mondays and Fridays, plus the content, all the reviews and everything. I know we were supposed to do a this Saturday, but we have a track meet. Our daughter is in a track meet.
Yes.
So we'll have to reschedule that or figure out how to do that. That's why we start businesses, right? So we can be there for our kids and their track meets. Yeah. So it just so happens that it happens on this Saturday.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We will have something going on. But we'll do something.
Yes.
I don't know what, but we'll do something.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But we have all this stuff, guys, going on. We have study guides available, SIE 663, 26. We got the Kona community, the Discord. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We got 951-290-3077. That's my phone number. And then you can always hit me up on Instagram, Telegram. We're on all of those mediums. All right. We also have the Tuesday reminder SIE Academy starting tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. We're starting on that third week. The reminder already went out. The Zoom link's different from last week, so make sure that you take note. Series 6 and 63 tomorrow. That is on the all members code. And that reminder went out, as I said, and links are all there already. So check your email with Patreon. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, we got small group tutoring too. All right. Kona Catchphrase. This is how it goes. Brandy's going to put questions up on the screen. We're going to go through a quiz, and simply all you got to do is participate in the chat. I don't care if it's your first time. I don't care if it's your 40th time. It doesn't matter. Just go ahead and put help out with these, because this is how you measure if you're getting it, if you're learning to get those keywords. Even if you're wrong, who cares? That's how you learn how to walk, right? We learn how to walk by falling. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how we learn, right? We learn how to step and we learn how to walk by falling. So you got to learn to just put those keywords into the chat, and that's how you figure out if you're catching those keywords, those patterns, those opposites, all that stuff. Guys, keep it simple. Don't think too hard. The harder it is for you is because you think too much. I think more times than not, people think way too dang much. They force all this awesome content that they just learned, and then they just want to apply it to everything when they could just kept common sense, looked at what the words are saying, and then just went after it. And Kona Catchphrase is much like that.
Yes.
Look at what the words are saying, maybe even look to see the patterns, and then just apply. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to read the answers first, because that's what we do on KonaButterflyz. We read answers first because we read the questions with intent. Ready? Go. D, revoke or suspend a registration. C, fine a member. Fine a member, not fined, right?
Yeah, fine.
Sentence a member to prison. Wow. Censure a member. I'm just going to say sentence a member to prison seems a little out of my jurisdiction. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Revoke or suspend a registration seems reasonable, if I had to guess. Sometimes it's a vibe, guys, in the answers, right? Fine a member, that doesn't sound too bad either. I mean, all of them sound reasonable, maybe, except for B, I think.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
B's crazy. Like, what am I, a judge now? A hearing panel may impose all the following penalties except, all right, we know it's probably the answer that I thought, but let's go ahead and look for those keywords in the question, right? Look for the keywords, because when we take the exam, the question might not be worded exactly like that. So we got to look for those, right? No one's put the obvious in there yet. The obvious word from the questions. The obvious one. I'll give you guys a hint. It's there we go. Oh my goodness, someone did it. Except, there you go. Right? Look, we could have answered that probably without even looking at the question. Just looking at the answers, going B seems extreme. That's an accept. Like, that's just like, what am I, a judge?
Right.
So, and then you just read the question and go, yay.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
D, fixed interest, lifetime income, and surrender charges. C, guaranteed interest, variable income, and front end load. B, earnings that are subject to participation rates, guaranteed income, and surrender charges. A, earnings that are subject to market fluctuations, guaranteed income, and surrender charges. Someone caught it, right? No? Did anybody catch anything?
That's all I caught so far. Same pay. Because fixed interest, lifetime.
Right.
Yeah.
C seems odd for me because it says guaranteed. That's a no-no. Guarantee is bad. You can't say guaranteed in securities. I know there's someone going, yes, you can. There's one exception.
That's funny. Yes.
What about the guaranteed bond?
Yep. We'll go with that. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, guys, we didn't mark everything.
No.
Which of the following are characteristics of a fixed annuity contract? Okay, look for the highlighted words, right? Fixed annuity. There we go. Now let's match it up, right? That's right. That's right. Same pay, fixed. Dot to dot, adult, Dot to dot.
I overthought this one when I was taking my quiz.
Did you get it wrong?
I did.
Oh,
I overthought it. I super overthought it. I overthought it. I didn't go with the technique. I didn't go with the obvious. I picked B, and then I realized B is not it.
that is not it.
It's not it, because I was like, A and B are opposite of each other. I was kind of not really paying attention. I saw D and I said, no, it has to be A or B. And I missed the obvious: fixed annuity, fixed interest. Click.
By the way, don't need a securities license to do a fixed annuity.
Nope. Look at that. Look how easy that was. See, and look, guys, even I have to remind myself to not overthink. See? It's a reminder.
All right. D, tax identification number. Is that the I-10?
No, social security number.
Social security number. Tax identification number. C, any association with another member firm. B, education. A, occupation. I'm guessing this is all the things that would be on a form. If I had to guess. That's a vibe I got. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What else do we got?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
10 association.
I think we could just go there.
I think we can go to that. When opening a new account, a registered representative needs to make a reasonable effort to obtain all of the following customer information except. So what is the stuff in the question that we need to look for? What are the keywords? New account, maybe?
Yeah, that would be part of it.
Reasonable effort.
There you go. And there's just one more word. New account, reasonable effort.
Customer information? No.
Yeah. Well, I would say obtain, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to obtain everything except. I think yeah, there you go. Well, some of you have put that.
Education.
We went with the gut. Why would we need to know that?
One would say it could be discriminatory if you base it on education.
Good.
Does it matter if they only went to high school or they didn't?
Your education level doesn't matter.
They have junior high level. Doesn't matter. Do they have money?
Yeah, your education.
Do they have income that we can prove?
Education doesn't matter when you're making investment decisions.
Are they of sound mind? Right? There's other things.
That's important.
Those are important.
It's important, but the education level, nah.
D, global fund. C, international fund. B, sector fund. A, European equity fund. Question: would international fund and global fund almost be the same thing?
Actually, they are similar or opposite. Because this is the world, right? And international is not home.
Not domestic.
Right. So this does not include the US.
And then Europe would be Europe.
Europe only, right?
Right. Europe only.
Sector.
Specific.
There you go. Specific. Section, right? Sector 7.
That could be domestic, right? Sector fund. Could that be domestic?
It could be anything, but it's
anything.
But it's a section.
So if you're saying that, then I would say 3 of those are imported or not domestic, and B could be maybe.
Oh, I didn't even look at it that way. That's yeah. You want to know what I looked at? It could be
anything. It'd be like a switch hitter.
You want to know what I looked at?
Hit both sides of the plate.
Watch. I looked at it like this.
Jackie Robinson Day, by the way.
This was specific because it said European. We already said that was specific. And this said not domestic, right?
Yeah.
But this is like everything.
Everything in the world.
Right?
Well, is sector. Oh, sector is specific. Got it.
Right? So.
All right. Which of the following mutual fund has the least volatile net asset value NAV. Which of the following mutual funds has the least volatile net asset value?
Everything else is going to be volatile because it's specific.
Right.
If I'm including everything, I'm going to be less volatile because I've got things.
Other parts of the world might be doing great when the other part of the world is not.
Right.
Does that make sense?
You got things carrying you in the everything bucket. Like you guys ever had like the everything bagel?
I'll do this. The more specific you are, the more subject to volatility. Does that make sense? The more specific you are, the more subject. It's like this. Let's say you were investing in I can't name names, but let's just say we were investing in PepsiCo, right?
Mm-hmm.
PepsiCo. If then we had another fund that was all soft drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think would be more stable? It would be all soft drinks, right? Because what if PepsiCo has a bad year? That's going to be pretty volatile.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're invested in all of them, it doesn't matter if PepsiCo has a bad year because you're already invested in the other ones.
Exactly.
There you go.
See? Look it. And this was a suitability question without using suitability.
Yeah. So some people studying the six think way too hard. Stop it. D, interest income. C, long-term capital gains. B, a return of capital and ordinary income. A, ordinary income. Yeah, if B has an and. Yep, guys, if you're brand new, we notice the ands. That's right. B has two things as well. Yes. We have A and D are income.
A and B say ordinary income. Income.
A and B have. I don't think they can hear me. A and B have ordinary income. No one caught it.
Also, long-term capital gains, wouldn't that be, isn't gains specific?
Yes, it is. It means all the monies I get.
Isn't interest specific to a type of
interest
security?
is very specific.
Okay. Return of principal doesn't, or return of capital, doesn't that mean I'm returning money?
You get all that money back?
It's coming back.
Yes.
Right? You're returning a shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to the Mervyn's and returned it.
Exactly. Okay. Go.
An employee is covered under a qualified pension plan and the contributions were made entirely by the employer. During the payout period, all distributions to the employee are received as an employee is covered under a qualified pension plan and the contributions were made entirely by the employer. Entirely by the employer. During the payout period, all distributions to the employee are received as yep, everybody's putting all the keywords in there. And yes, a ordinary income.
Because there's not two things.
There is not. It's just one.
Gains are specific.
Right.
Interest income is specific.
Yes. Just leaves it with ordinary income, even if you don't even understand how that goes. Look, the question didn't ask for two things, right? So that automatically gets rid of B.
Plus, if you guys caught it, this one's a little bit subtle. It was made by the employer. So how can I return my money? I'm not return. You
didn't put any money in.
There's nothing in. There's nothing to put. There's nothing to give back.
That's like going over to your friend's house and asking for an ice cream and then going, hey, can I have the money back for that ice cream? You're like, dude, you didn't even buy the ice cream.
Dude, my mom bought this. Get out of here.
Why are you asking me for the money? Anyways.
Do I have one more? Oh, one more. Two more? One more.
See how we take it out of securities and just apply the common sense to it? It helps. D, financial. C, business. B, legislative. A, default. Ooh, default, credit.
I was gonna say automatic, but yes, credit. That's what we default, right? Money.
Legislative, rules, regulations, laws, Congress, people making rules. Business, one business.
I like it. Rules. I'm gonna put laws, but yes.
Look, sometimes, guys, it's just about what these words are saying.
Okay.
XYZ Corporation is experiencing a below average earnings because of product recall. Whoops. Due to the recall, XYZ will not be paying fourth quarter dividends. What type of risk best explains that situation? Yep, product recall. Okay, but what else?
It's capitalized.
It's
Both
capital.
of them are capitalized. Both words that are left.
Best.
Best. And
Come on.
what else in the question? No, it's capitalized. It's all capitals. It's if you were there you go. If you were playing the license plate game.
XYZ Corporation
So that is a
business. I know there was some people who put default, but there was no talk of credit in there. Do you see how that was not the answer? Go with what it says. Remember, we're not mastering Q banks. We're mastering what these words are saying.
Guys, dividends, by the way, is not debt. It's ownership. It's profit. They have no profit because they had to recall all their stuff.
There you go.
Not debt, profit. Yeah. This would be interest.
If anything, I hope you guys have learned that we just got to keep it simple. What are the words saying to us? It's not that difficult. Don't make it that difficult. Keep it super simple.
On the surface.
They would say kiss, right?
Keep it super simple.
Some of us are of a different era where we know what that other S means.
We are of the same era. I am just nicer.
All right, everybody. That's it. That does it. Thank you. We made it through another Studying Brew. We got member stuff happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do all the heavy lifting. Brandy's going to show you how to get answers without knowing anything. We call it the Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. Some people call it Taco Neeks because it is Taco Tuesday. You bring the tacos, we bring the techniques. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your first face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.